Quick on coaches and athletes. 4 things have gone live on the site since I last showed you around, and I want to walk you through them. There's the profiler, the athlete programs, a youth pathway, and master planners for coaches, now split by sport. So 2.5 minutes, let's go have a look.
So for the squad profile sheet, which is free for you coaches, if you see top right here, we get into the homepage. You can literally press squad, profile your squad. That'll bring you to the free, put in your email, get it. And this is what you're looking at then if you look at the main sheet, right? So this is the profile squad sheet. I'm going to put in Kevin gets 15.5 on his, that's the aerobic test at kilometers per hour. 6-minute run is what I use, right? There's other methods, 1200, 1600 meter runs. Speed test then, flying 10 meters over 40 meter sprint is what I use. You can use Gates or a phone. And let's say I got 7.89. So that's going to tell me I'm a hybrid. Okay. It shows you the brackets for what falls into when you create the speed reserve ratio, which is basically speed divided by mass. So your mass speed divided by your aerobic speed. Okay, and it gives you that number there. So moving along now, we're going to look at, you can go for coaches and clubs. We've already shown where a coach can get their free profiling. We'll come back to the coaches in a minute, but this is for athletes. So athletes, right? First thing you can do is find your profile. What kind of athlete am I? Right? Put in your sport, position, and then start answering those questions. It'll give you a quick reveal predicting your athletic profile as opposed to testing and being specific about it. If you want to do that, you can get your program here. You can see how it works. The program starts there. Sign up and pay. Complete the tests. You may already have the results. Put in your scores, and then you receive the appropriate program for the season and the type of athlete you are. So here is what on the screen to your left, what a sprint in-season profile program looks like. So this is your calculator. You can put in your scores here yourself, and you can track different intervals, short intervals, extensive repeat sprints, and a few other bits and pieces like that. You can put in your strength scores on the basic lifts, back, front squat, bench press, and clean, and 1 rep maxes to give you a bit of a guide there. And this is what a sprint in season looks like, right? Some people do like 2-day. Can kind of vary, depends on the amount of training done, depends on the level. 1 day is often probably the ideal, and all that people in the sub-elite have time for. So here's an example of 1 day. And there is a weapon, that's your strength. So sprint drills, max velocity sprints, and some engine top up there. That could be added to that 1 day as well. Again, depending on the volume of games and time, but it is an in-season program. So that's what you get as an athlete, and here's one example of that. Okay, so we're on the home page again. This time we're going to see what's in the shop for coaches in terms of planners. We have, first of all, I'm going to look at the systems I've created that you can reuse. Really valuable here. The one I'm highlighting that's very new and probably the most comprehensive is the Rugby Master Planner. There's Gaelic football, hurling, and basketball and soccer to come. That's where you get it. But what it looks like on the inside is what you're looking at there. On the left-hand side of the screen is building your training block. So this is where you set up your base. How many weeks do we have? We're doing pre-season. We've 6 weeks left. We've 3 sessions a week, plus a game, or 2 plus a game, whatever's working for you. If we'd 3, we'd probably add in 2 explosive sessions. Athlete profile sheet is the same as any other one, but you'll notice it's divided into backs and forwards here. That matters later on. You're building your block. Week 1, power and capacity, power again, long reps for aerobic, long reps for hybrid, short reps for speed. And that's the way it works. And elsewhere then in the program, you'll be able to see your groups mixed and where their cones should be or what distances they should be. So every training session is then printable, viewable on your phone or whatever you need. So coaches, back into the shop. We're looking at the youth programs. We have 3 of them at the moment. It's all we need for now, basically. Parents will be looking at this, level 1 foundation. This is where you can get it. As you can see on the screen here, that's what it's going to look like, okay? And we are not just creating smaller versions of adult programs, okay? Youth athletes, an incremental introduction to development, especially in the modern age with less free play. This is definitely going to help them and reduce the possibility of injuries. But we need to build the program up from the ground up, and a kettlebell and themselves is all they need at the start. So a very straightforward program. We work on, you can see an intro here, warm-ups all the time. We work on plyometrics, extensive, intensive, jumps, landing, push, pull, squat, hinge, strength work, sprinting, and more. So they are getting an overall athletic challenge.
That's the 4. And if you're not sure where to start with the profiler. Everything on the site keys off that one number. So you can go to profile-to-performance.com/profile-finder and run your numbers. About 90 seconds less. When your profile lands in the inbox, there's a code sitting with it. And that's the one that will be live for 7 days. And you get your 20% off there.